At shooting guard, 6'4", number 15, Malcolm Brogdon.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And tonight, we've got the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Washington Wizards here in Capital One Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. As you take a look at Charlotte, this hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And, of course, the Wizards, a couple spots below. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Jordan Poole is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Sarr, and it's Koulibaly in at the small forward position. And at this stage of the season, Doris, it is safe to say we know who the true contenders are, right?
Kevin, I would say yes for the most part. But we have seen play-in teams from either side of the bracket make a deep run, and I don't want to rule anything out. We tip it up for a reason.
Now, here's Bridges. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. On offense, here are the Wizards. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Ball. Good.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after the basket by Washington. Ball, the pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Ball against Poole. Ball with the bucket.
When you're the third pick of the draft, all because of what you're capable of offensively, that shot can look easy, LaMelo.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Brogdon outside. The Wizards working the ball around now. Koulibaly with it. Now Green defending. Brogdon outside. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon. Over Miller. That one wide left. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bridges passes the ball. Miller surveying the floor. Williams a screen on Poole. Miller with a wide open look. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's time for the dance jam. Let's get ready. When you see yourself on the screen, show us your best dance move. Let's go.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
Great job.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. You take a look at Coulibaly, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Now, here's Brogdon. 12 points his last outing. Ball against Poole. The Wizards with another miss. Charlotte in the lead. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Who's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Ball no good. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Coulibaly. Stolen by Ball. There's the lob to the hoop.
You've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
.157 left to play here in the first. Poole, the pass to Valanciunas. To the left wing. And here is Poole. He's coming off a 31-point game against Oklahoma City.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really he has mastered that part of the game.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist from Ball. Miller's got his second basket of the game.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Coulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poole. Valanciunas, good.
So much of the NBA is about pick and roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Hornets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Ball from long range. A three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brogdon outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one drops for him. Brogdon's got his third basket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
.34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Ball against Poole. Tries the spin move. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
I tell you what, the spin move did more than just confuse the D. Looked like he's a little woozy on that off-balance attempt.
Now, here's Poole. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Washington trailing. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Miles Bridges is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Curry. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Micic in at the 1. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux. That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Here's Curry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Clock at 6. There's the pick. On its way from Curry for 2, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got his first bucket of the night. Pass to George. There's Valanciunas, defended by Richards. Here's Carrington. This came out, he had 14. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's Carrington missing. Curry against George. Pass to Mann. Takes the 3. Washington with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Here's Carrington. Nothing on the board. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Richards. Curry is inside. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
He misses the free throw.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Sars checked in for Kyle Kuzma, and Brogdon subbed in for Corey Kispert. Good on the second free throw. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
Timeout.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. In second, the Hornets.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Brogdon looking around. Pass to George. Nice ball movement by Washington. Sar with it. 6 to shoot. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Can't hit from in close.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the inside. The kick out to Ball. Charlotte no good that time either. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Carrington. Back to Brogdon. With some arc. Good on the shot. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Every guard in the NBA should have a floater game. Malcolm Brogdon goes to that aspect.
So it's the Hornets now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Micic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alex Song. The Hornets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Micic taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Josh Green's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Curry. And so he hits both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Poole the pass to Brogdon. Poole against Ball. Poole kicks to George. For 3, Brogdon. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Understand this. If Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Pass to Miller. Poole against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Wizards. Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Pass to Micic. Back to Ball. Down low, here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure It'll grow quickly.
1:21 left now here in the second. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And Washington making a change here. Kuzma's checked in, and a switch here also for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Micic. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Back to Koulibaly. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kuzma's got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm. Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Song. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Koulibaly with it. Lets it fly. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Outside, Ball. Williams finds Green. And it's Ball in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Song, the pass to Brogdon. Lets it go from deep, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
The Hornets, 25.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride in getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Yeah, tough to beat a team that's shooting double nickels from the field. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Washington shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sar. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Ball finds Williams. And here's Miller. 5 on the clock for the lead. And Sar pulls it down. Pass to Poole. Now Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now here's Poole. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
Well, we all know Poole considers himself a valuable three-point shooter. He will fire away indiscriminately.
Outside ball. Back to Miller. Good D by Brogdon.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Kuzma. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kuzma's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Williams has a screen for Bridges. Will it go? And Williams with the stuff.
Wow, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Poole, the pass to Sar. Miller against Brogdon. They set the pick. The 3 from Poole. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass the ball. And here is Williams. Here's Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Second personal foul. First team.
Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 11. Over Miller. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Koulibaly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Bridges. Ball with it. From downtown. Rebound, Washington. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. Now, here's Poole. From outside, off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Green kicks to Bridges. Green with a screen on Kuzma. And the Hornets miss again. Wizards leading by 5. Now, Brogdon. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Bucket is good. Brogdon's got 13.
Boy, that's the level of aggression that can really kickstart an offense. Malcolm Brogdon puts it on the deck with authority.
Ball, the pass to Green. Bridges for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 11.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Timeout.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here.
Start it.
He wants to check in with his team and regroup. we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. Brandon Miller is second.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the two-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
Now here's Valanciunas, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you, on the low block, Valanciunas has shown that he can be a skilled offensive player, and the defense has got to pay attention to him. What a tremendous job playing through contact.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Miller outside. .115 left in the third quarter. No good from 11 feet. Washington leading now by 6. Here's Carrington. Still yet to score. And Poole now top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Jordan Poole says, I might be slight of frame, but I've got enough toughness to absorb this contact.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Micic, the pass to Curry. .36 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Richards. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by George.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Carrington. George with the screen on Curry. And it's Kispert in the corner. Poole with it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's the Washington Wizards in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Hornets trail by 8 on the court for Charlotte. We've got Nick Richards. Trey Mann is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Diabate in at the power forward. Here's Micic. Back to Curry. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Kept alive. Mann in the corner. Here's the screen beyond the arc. And Seth Curry gets the 3.
This guy doesn't need a whole lot of space, right? Seth Curry's so good at finding his window as a pick-and-roll basketball player.
Pass to Carrington. Outside, George. Here's Carrington. Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not fall. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Curry, buried from 15 feet out.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range, Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Bagley with a screen on Curry. George against Curry. Outside, George tries a three, gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Curry will bring it up for the Hornets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
That free throw good from George. So both teams changing it up here. And George drops them both. Hornets trail by 8. Ball up top. Guarded by Poole. Pass to Green. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Poole against Ball. Looking to end his cold spell. Back to Green. It's deflected.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
Poole no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
With the floater, it's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ball. Here's Poole. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Shoots over Ball. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Poole. On the wing, Koulibaly. Back to Brogdon. Sarr sets the screen for Brogdon. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Sarr's shot is off. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for the Hornets, Josh Green. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one misses. Wizards leading by 5. Pass to Koulibaly. And the layup's good off the glass.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Ball against Poole. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Poole kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Koulibaly. Now Sarr. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 5-point game. From deep, Green. Rebound, Washington. And here is Poole. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's just about tremendous body control from Jordan Poole. Takes the bump and the bucket.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Jordan Poole.
Hornets trail by 8. Outside, Ball. Takes it inside.
Well, the handle that LaMelo Ball possesses allows him to drive it with authority. You love that he draws contact there.
Shooting for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Ball hits them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Kuzma's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Now, here's Ball. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Attention fans, now on the court is your unsung. Mason Long, and let them hear it. DC Bentley, look out, preseason Commander.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ogden against Miller. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on Kuzma. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. On offense, here are the Wizards. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Koulibaly, defended by Bridges. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Malcolm Brogdon.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 7. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
At the line for Washington, Jordan Poole taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And so Washington takes the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage, and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to present our player of the game.